I can't help myself. A cinnamon roller. Cinnamon roller? I mean, they write it for you sometimes. Oh, hit a little divot. Otherwise, I would have stood right up. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got a very special one for you today. If you clicked on this video, we are indeed going to be reviewing the new mold to Clash Discs, the Cinnamon. I want to give a huge shout out to Basket Case and Clash Discs for letting me get my hands on this pretty early. These don't come out until July 28th. That is 7/28/2023. Now the Cinnamon is one of their fairway drivers, kind of like a hybrid in that 9-speed with the flight numbers of 9.5, -1.5 2. That's new. I didn't even pay attention to that when this was given to me. But a 9.5, -1.5 2. So it's going to be kind of like a neutral to maybe stable driver. Don't know, have never thrown it. We're going to be here playing a 9-hole challenge at the Church of Christ Disc Golf Course. Just a little 9-holer. All right, we're going to start nice and easy here at hole 1. It's a par 3, only 258 feet downhill, but I'm going to go ahead and put this to the test on a little spike hyzer play. It's got some stability to it. Oh yeah, I hung that out wide. A little bit of a tailwind on this hole, so it just kind of carried it out to the left. Should have hung it out a little bit wider. All right, went a little bit long past the basket, so we're gonna have to hit a big putt if we want to start this off the right way. That was disrespectful to the viewers watching this channel. All right, hole 2 is a par 4, 392 feet. It's over the valley. And the basket's in between those two trees there. We got a tailwind here, so we're gonna see how this holds up in a tailwind. I'm just gonna kind of hit it hard and flat and just see what it does. Nice straight little flight. It's got some sneaky stability to it. We got on the other side of the valley. So far, so good. I'm gonna try the little Cinnamon on a little forehand upshot. I think I just threw it in. Hey, snuck it over the rim, but it counts. Hole 3 is a par 3, 324 feet, just slightly downhill. We somehow again have a tailwind. I'm not sure what the wind's doing over here, but this one should be relatively easy. I'm just gonna throw another hyzer out there, let it spike in. Thing's glidey. Nice little park job with the Cinnamon. Flight plate is kind of gummy, which I really like in discs. Clash Discs plastic is just phenomenal to begin with, but there's a lot of stiffness in the rim, so I'm wondering if this is actually a little bit more stable than the flight numbers suggest. Kind of curious to throw this into a wind, see if it flips up or not. Hole 4 is a par 3. It's only 276 feet. It actually plays a little bit further. We shot it and it's more close to 300, but you basically just got to throw over the hill, down by it. There's a bunch of jungle on the left. So again, with the theme of the first few holes, I'm just going to throw this on hyzer. Have a little bit of a right to left headwind, so I might actually put on a little baby hyzer, see if this thing pops up or not. Didn't really pop up, but it just kind of pushes that hyzer, which I really like in a disc. Some that you know you can hit hard on that little baby hyzer and it's not going to flip and start turning. It's just going to hold that consistent line, which is really nice. Nice. All right, hole 5 is a par 3, 362 feet. This is gonna be one of those holes where we can actually get on it, and we do have some headwind on this hole, so I'm gonna be really curious to hit this kind of hard on some hyzer. Oh, there's the turn. It's actually got a lot more turn than I anticipated, but that is a little bit into a headwind. Probably only got about 340 out of that, but there's a little bit of turn. Fade. You know what they say, easy pars. Hole 6 is a little bit of a fun one. It is a par 4, 412 feet. The basket's just right over there to the left. Probably barely 200 feet. But the Mando is the gazebo. We don't play gazebo Mando. We play the power line as the Mando. So that is the rule here, and we're going to stick to it. Now wind's gonna slap it down, but that should be okay to throw another shot from there. We do have the Mando that's straight to our left, so again, we're gonna have to throw a hyzer. A little bit of a headwind on this shot too. Swing on over there. Nice. All right, hole 7 is a par 4, 413 feet. Play is to just risk OB and going way over there, but I usually do that with my Clash Disc Honey. This being a Cinnamon, not gonna risk throwing Cinnamon at that car. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play a little bit into this headwind. I wanna hit this thing kind of hard on hyzer to see if it flips up in this wind. And we're just gonna air it out in that field and then leave a hyzer shot for our second shot. Oh, she definitely turned still, but it is definitely safe. Yeah, it holds up to wind pretty good for my arm speed, and I'm not mad at that at all, because when I'm throwing into a wind, I do still kind of want some of that right to left turn, especially if I'm trying to get distance. Now, if I'm throwing that disc over here in this wind, I'm gonna put that on a whole lot more hyzer than right there, and just make sure that it doesn't really pop up as much and just carries over the OB. All right, got really good distance off the tee. Now we just have this little upshot, so we're gonna use the Cinnamon for this little upshot. Glide, go in. Oh, right off the basket. Very sunny on this hole, so I apologize in advance if you can't see the shape of the shot on this one, but this is hole 8, par 3, 318 feet. Kind of just want to hang it out wide and let it grade the hill on the left side and just get close to the basket. That thing's definitely got some stability to it. Didn't hang it out as much as I wanted to. Just a little. You know what? Maybe we should have tried the Cinnamon. I bet that one would go in. You always got to do your tap-ins in style, no matter where you're at in the bullseye. Last hole of this challenge is hole 9, par 4, 476 feet. Way out there. You got OB in this little field, baseball field here. Now, a thing with me is I throw a lot of like my 10 speeds and lower, mostly all of them with a fan grip. So that's what I've been throwing most of this video. So I'm gonna kind of power up on this one, go power grip, see how it handles a little bit more power instead of finesse. Yeah, that thing is definitely more stable than its flight numbers, which I'm kind of shocked at. But I'm kind of also happy, because I didn't want it to be like a flippy 9-speed, because I feel like that Lotus being an 8-speed is going to be in that category for like their neutral to understable, whereas the Soda is a 7-speed and very understable. I'm a big fan of the Cinnamon so far. I'm really liking it. I'm going to cap this off with another little forehand upshot. I mean, it kind of handles forehand torque. I did kind of boost it a little bit, but I feel like I should have given that more rips on forehand, because I didn't think it'd be able to handle the torque, but it seems like it could. Sometimes you gotta sneak it in there. And one more with the Cinnamon. 2 for 3. I'll take it. All right, that is going to do it for this 9-hole challenge with the brand new Clash Disc Cinnamon. Once again, guys, these drop July 28th, 2023. This coming up Friday. They will also have the new Lotuses available as well. If you guys are local to Tulsa, you guys will be able to pick these up at Basket Case on Friday. If you guys are not in the local area, I'm going to drop a store in the description below, ran by Bobby the man himself. He's got a lot of Clash inventory, and he's going to have these available as well, along with the Lotuses. So if you guys cannot get in the Tulsa area, can't stop by Basket Case, we got you covered online as well. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. Plenty more content coming to you. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later.